Hello everyone. Our project name is DeFi Powered Framework for Peer-to-Peer Student Financing. Actually, it is a trust-based educational funding platform which connects students with the mentors and the investors. It uses trust score system to validate students' credentiality and allowing them to secure loans, which includes micro and macro loans for the education, which are funded by the investors. We have included some of the major roles here. Students who apply for the loans joins communities and then collaboratively ask and uses the loan amounts, and other mentors who approves the students loans by verifying their credentials, and there's an admin who manages students and mentors, like adding mentors and students into the organization, and then investors who view their student profiles and can fund to the students if they are interested to fund. And the loan system, there are certain types like micro loans, which are small amount of loans which can be approved automatically as it is set default, and macro loans, which is of large amounts, is verified by the mentors and then also by the investors, then only it can be funded, and also it is based on the trust scores. And now we can go to the code segments. Our tech stack is mount stack. For front end, we have used React plus Tailwind CSS. We can see the pages and then their styles. There are various components for admin pages, and this is for community based funding system page, and this is for investor profile, and this is the common layout which has been used. And for backend, we are using Node.js and Express.js, and for database we are using MongoDB. For example, we can see here, this is how we connected MongoDB. These are the various controller segments which are separated on dashboards, and these are the models which was created individually for every key roles. Thus how we have created our front end and back end for our application. Let's now we go through the PPT of our project. As we saw, we are also using blockchain technology here for storing the transaction records of data which cost more amount of funds. The statement of the problem is the loan approvals, identity verification, academic validations are managed by the institutions, like the mentors who approves the loan by verifying the student profile. And the scope of the project is it targets among the students seeking educational loans for their various educational purposes, which they don't rely upon any other external affairs and waiting for a long time. Methodology, we can gather the various institutional loan policies and how they verify the requirements of the students or the funders, and then we can go with the loan process. Actually, how we define the loan means there are some parameters for gaining a loan, and those parameters the students have to satisfy. Then only the loans must be verified and funded to the students. And this is the architecture diagram This is how our backend and front end are connected, and also we can see how the databases are stored here in MongoDB. This is the use case diagram, how it connects between student, mentors, college, and other investors. We can see the actors, various actors, and they are interconnected. That's how we have built our project. These are the classes that are used in our project, which are divided among various key players. Algorithm. Here we can see one thing, that priority assignment module. Sometimes high priority loans, like it should satisfy every verification thoroughly, then only it can be performed. And some general priority like micro loans can be funded automatically. Implementation, as we seen, we have been using Monstack for the implementation of the project. These are the important code segments of our project, and here we can go with the output of the project. This is the main dashboard of the student platform. Actually is a student profile. You can see how much balance he gained and his CGPA, which helps to gain his test score. And this is student emergency fund. Actually it is a group where funds can be gained with a group of people. Community fund, for example, here we can create communities like college club and other groups, where each and every members can fund each and every other teams in their groups with their money. This is investor backed loan. Actually it is for large amounts. This can be requested to the investors, and then they can verify and they can fund to the students. This is the mentor dashboard, where if the student apply for a loan, it will be come to the mentor dashboard. Once he or she approves, it can goes to the investors dashboard. They can fund here, and then the amount can be transacted to the respected student. That's how we have worked with the project, and these are the various test cases we have been worked, and I expected we get the result success. Yeah, that's it about our project. This is how our project works, and we can fund students on their based on their availability and their requirements, and also they need to satisfy the uh, management's requirements. As soon as they can satisfy, they can get their loan successfully. Thank you.